Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to the 2014 Irish Security Industry Awards. Thank you for joining us for what I believe will be a wonderful tonight in Paris Court. I would firstly like to single out and thank our sponsors for tonight, for without their generous support, we would not be able to do this. I am thrilled about the number of people who have put their time and energy into entering these awards categories, and how the businesses they work for support and encourage their staff. It is fantastic. This year's awards have been particularly difficult to judge due to the increasingly high standard within the categories. There has been a 40% increase on applications within the category of innovation, and I believe that this epitomises the security sector. Innovation and globalisation is changing almost every job in every industry, and the same is true for our industry. Is it really only a few years ago when an apple and a blackberry were fruits, when tweet was a bird call, Amazon was a river in South America, and Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and Google were unheard of? Hashtag getting old. In today's interconnected world, a laptop, a mobile phone and an internet connection is the basis for workplace participation. I myself work for and am part of a European and worldwide company, and I can most honestly say it is good to be Irish and work in Ireland, whether you were born here or have made Ireland your home. It is good to be part of Ireland Inc. because we have a good work ethic, a positive outlook, an excellent education system, flexibility, and a reputation for performance, and an understanding of the importance of the customer. Why is this important? This is important because businesses have a choice of where to invest. They are choosing to source, produce, and invest in countries that have sustainable economies, have good infrastructure, and have educated people. There's a raft of economic data coming through showing that there is new momentum in the Irish economy, from job creation to investment increases. It is important that now we're in recovery mode, that we continue to invest in our people and educate them for the future. It is countries like Ireland who strive to be more innovative, who are quicker to adapt to circumstances, and therefore will benefit most in attracting emerging industries of the future. We've been hearing from the government since they took office that Ireland should be known as the best small country in the world in which to do business. And for the second year running, Enda Kenny has some hard evidence to back that claim. Ireland has held on to its top position for added value of foreign direct investment projects in the IBM 2014 Global Location Trends Report. So while a computer, an internet connection, and a mobile phone is a basis for participation in the workplace, skills, education, and a dynamic workforce, all of which we have in this room tonight and every finalist, is the all-important playing cards. The ISIA has had quite a busy year this year, and I am delighted to share with you some of the work and successes to date. The Guarding Division participated in the formation of the JLC under the new legislation, the first to be formed under the new legislation. They have completed an employment regulation order, and which they hope to come into place early next year. We have also elected a new Vice Chairman in Jim Reynolds from Mighty, and I'm delighted to welcome onto the Council of Management. We are pleased to report that we have new leadership in the electronic division in the guise of JP Lannan from Brinks, Ireland. The monitoring division elected 2 new leaders, Paul Manley from Alarm Control 24 as Chairman and Sean Levy from G4S Monitoring Ireland as Vice Chairman. Since their election, the division have come together to work on SR45 and the future requirements for licensing of CCTV and alarm monitoring, the changes of which came into effect today, 1 November. We are delighted to have Paul and Sean in place leading their divisions. After a consultation process, event security licensing comes into effect also today, 1 November. Something the ISIA members have been working on very, very hard for the last year and are pleased to see this legislation come into effect. The Transport Division pardon me, came together to work on a revision of the sector standards, and this will soon be in place. This took a huge amount of time and effort by all of the companies involved. The chairman for the past 2 years, Chris Clinch, completed his term, and both the members and I would like to thank him for his time and commitment to the division. Owen McCarthy of G4S Cash was elected by the members to replace Chris, and we welcome Owen to the Council of Management. The ISIA has continued with their education programme for both procurement and end users with seminars in Cork and Dublin. We were delighted to have an excellent seminar on data protection in conjunction with our Secure Data Destruction Division, the Data Protection Commissioner's Office, and our legal partners, Mason Hayes and Curran. Thank you to all the Council members who worked extremely hard to put together the ISIA submission as part of the public consultation to feed into the future strategy document by the PSA. I would like to thank all of the Council members. It has been an honour and a pleasure to work and serve you all in the past 2 years. Lastly, I would like to thank Sarah O'Donnell for her efforts, dedication and perseverance in her role as the Communications Director of the ISIA and in making tonight happen. Thank you for listening. Let's eat, enjoy and drink, and have a great night. Thank you for listening.